All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a story that's all about strategy and power. See, we've got two groups, one single mission, but their plans for getting it done, they couldn't be more different. So let's jump right in. Picture this, a busy village, and right in the middle of it, a team of elite soldiers, deep undercover. I mean, they've spent months getting ready for this, the most important mission of their lives. And rule number one is simple. Don't get noticed. So, what's the mission? Well, it's pretty straightforward. They've been dropped into this totally alien world, gone through some seriously tough training, and now they have to join up with these powerful local groups they call sects. Why? It's all about gathering intel, building up their own strength, and basically climbing the ladder from the inside. And they're not just wearing disguises, they've literally used shape-shifting to change how they look, and they've totally mastered the local language and customs. To anyone watching, they're just a few more hopeful warriors in a massive crowd, all hoping to get picked. They think they're completely on their own out there. Okay, but here's where things get really interesting. Back at the fortress they were using as a base, a huge secret is about to drop. Turns out, their leader, he never actually left. So think about this for a second. What if the leader, Kalan, the one who supposedly left with the soldiers, wasn't the real Kalan at all? I mean, this is the ultimate head fake, a brilliant piece of misdirection to make sure his real plan stays under wraps. And boom, that's when the whole deception just blows wide open. The Kalan who walked out that door, just a clone, a very advanced one, but a clone nonetheless. The real Kalan Prime reveals he was hiding right there in plain sight the whole time, disguised as a piece of furniture, just waiting. You see, his real goal was never about infiltration. Now that the soldiers are gone, his actual work can start. And what's that? To turn their old bunker into this massive automated fortress where he can run his own experiments and build his power, totally off the grid, no one watching, no one to answer to. And get this, he doesn't need to hire anyone, he doesn't need a crew. Kalan uses this incredible power he has to create a whole new kind of life, the Artaloids. He's literally building his own personal army and workforce out of the dirt, water, and wood right there in the fortress. And we're not just talking about a few simple drones here. He's building an entire underground society, a civilization with specialized jobs for everyone. You've got miners, soldiers, protectors, even thinkers and overseers. Each one is 100% loyal and exists for one reason, to bring his vision to life. Okay, so let's switch gears and go back to the soldiers. While Kalan is literally building his own world from scratch, they've got to break into one that's already ancient, super complex, and has its own set of very, very unforgiving rules. So this world of sects, it's basically broken down into three different ways of thinking. You've got the orthodox sects. They're the safe, reliable, tried-and-true path. Then you've got the heterodox sects. They offer way more power, but, you guessed it, a ton more risk. And then there are the demonic sects. Let's just say those are the dark paths you really don't want to go down. Now, if they go the orthodox route, they've got options. They could aim for the Clear Lantern sect, which is all about the mind, formations, and talismans. Or maybe the Stone Pulse Monastery, where they literally train to make their bodies as tough as rock. Then you have the more craft-focused sects, like the Master Smiths at the Black Anvil sect, or the Potion Makers at the White Ash Alchemical Hall. But hey, if you're feeling a little more daring, the heterodox sects are pretty tempting. You've got the Cloud Burial Society, which dabbles in medicine, but also its twisted sibling, poison. Then there's the Hollow Steps sect, which teaches you how to hunt and tame beasts, right alongside the deadly art of assassination. It's the classic high-risk, high-reward scenario. So, with 6 of these sects all recruiting in one place, the energy in this village is absolutely electric. For the thousands of warriors who've shown up, this is it. This is their moment to prove they've got what it takes. And the tryouts? They're brutally simple, broken down into 2 main hurdles. First, you've got the strength test. Pretty self-explanatory. You have to prove you can fight. But that second test, that's the one you can't just train for. And this is really the brutal truth of this world. You can be the strongest fighter, the most skilled warrior on the planet. But if you don't have this innate biological thing they call spiritual roots, then the highest levels of power are just locked away from you, forever. It's not about skill. It's a test of destiny. And the odds are just insane. 90%. That's the failure rate. Let that sink in. For every 10 people who step up to take this talent test, 9 of them are going to be sent home. They just weren't born with it. So when they hear that number, you can just feel the confidence drain from our soldiers. 90%. It's an insane number. And the thought hits them. They're outsiders here. What if this talent is something only the locals have? Their entire mission could just end right here before it even begins. And that right there brings us full circle, back to the core idea of this whole story. We're watching 2 totally different plans for getting power play out in real time. On one hand, you've got Kalan's path. He's building everything from nothing, creating his own secret fortress and army, completely separate from the rest of the world. And on the other hand, you have the soldier's path, infiltration. They have to play by someone else's rules, join an established system, and try to climb their way to the top from the inside. So the big question hanging over everything is this: when these 2 paths finally cross, and you know they will, which strategy is going to win out? The one who built his own system from scratch, or the ones who mastered a system that already existed? It really makes you wonder, what's the true nature of power? Is it better to create it yourself, or to take it from others? We're about to find out.